So after I cut them out, this is what I did to the bigger one. I cut a smaller pair just to kind of give it more stability in the middle while I stone the other side. And for the second big one, I split it in half. I'm sure you can see the stones on the other side. I'll reveal that in a second. But I cut it in half just because it just wasn't sitting right for me. And even now, like, I don't know, but they're very stiff. They're very strong, so it's not gonna break. It's just, I cut them a little wonky, but it's dramatic and I like it. So this is the back of the one on top of the shoulder. I added some extra glue down here for stability. I think I'm gonna cover it. Yeah, kind of cover it like this, just to give it a little more, but I love it. Okay, so I covered that with this piece here. I want to go a little deeper into when I say I cut them a little wonky, so you can kind of get a better understanding of the method that I use to cut these sparks, because this is small project alert, so this is more of my teaching kind of class, and this is what we're gonna do. So if you notice, all of them are kind of wider at the top and go in very thin in the middle. That's because, like for this one, for example, it's a complete V. So what I did was, where this is missing is something that I threw away. I completely cut it out because I needed to open a space so it would make this dramatic kind of look here. That's the reason for, and see, if you look at this one here, I kind of ran out of space, so I made some space for two, because the method is cutting out V's between each spark line. You can't really see it on the bigger one because I covered it with a pair. You can't really see it on the smaller one because I covered it for stability, but you can see it on this half. And I believe I will go in and cover this as well, just so they all can look uniform. But for now, you can see the V's where I needed that space to give it those spark lines, basically, is what I wanted to explain. And some of them, like this one, I cut the V a little too wide, but it is what it is. They're gorgeous though. And you know what? There's one. That's what I did for the one that's going on the lapel. Super cute. cute, super elegant. I use some of the smaller pears just to accent those fuchsia squares that I use as the accent on the dress. And I just kind of stoned each one with the tiniest of 10s and the 16s and some 12s. Two beautiful rose shimmer Swarovski specialty stones and a peony pink in the middle. Let's put it on the dress. So it's gonna go about here. Super cute, right? But I took it off because you can see it popping up over the shoulder, and I want to stone the back of the lines. So that's why it's on the table. That's that one. And this one is just as pretty. Bam. So I use all size 16s on this one. You know, this one is tiny, so I wanted to use the tiny stones so I didn't create a lot of weight. But this one can hold a little bit more weight, so I used the 16s. I topped it off with the same rose shimmer Swarovski pear, some of the bigger size pink pears. See, these ones are tiny in comparison. Let's put them side by side so you can kind of see the size difference. It's just a little bit smaller, and I use some peony pink in this piece. So let me show you where this one is going. This one, let's go around, because this is still stiff. I gotta unstiff it. This one is going here on the shoulder, like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I pinned it up, and as you can see, when you see it from the front, you can still see the pink. Even if I move it down, I think I still want to pin the back. Stone the back. That's why I took it off. So that's that. And as you can see, I gave sis her movement back. But I like that because now I can show you what these fringe do on the floor when she's dancing. So I put stones, just size 16, some 12, some 10s, on some normal fringe just like this in coordinating colors. Same with the stones, just to elongate the line and bring it down into this beautiful pleated fabric, and so it looks like it just drops off and slowly fades. And last but not least, the piece de resistance. Bam! This is the waist spark. It's gorgeous. Same concept. Fuchsia squares, peony pink, 2 of the rose shimmer. I didn't want to use the Light Cyan shimmer like I used in my last dress for the pink. That was this exact same color, just because it was giving too much red. In this one, I wanted to keep truly a Barbie pink kind of situation. And this one goes about here. I was thinking, just because the split is here, so the split is here, I really wanted to put it here on the actual waistline at the bottom, but I don't know. So yeah, it looks good on the hip right here, but I'm not going to stone the back of this one just because I don't feel like it really needs it, because it's probably gonna get moved over somewhere like this, and you're not gonna be able to see it too much anyway. Oh yeah, you can, maybe a little bit, I don't know, but I can get this up. Pin. That up there. So I'll stone the back. And then this one. All right, so I got them all in place. This one here, shooting off the side on the hip. This one here on the top of the shoulder. And you can see all the nice stones on the back. The waistline has some movement with the fringe. This one here on the back of the top of the shoulder. And you can see the stones on the back, just peeking over the shoulder. Super cute. And I am done. So I just got finished attaching all of my fringes to the top shoulder. These are the fringes that don't have any stones on them. It's just a glue down, but I like to make sure that shoulders aren't itchy and things like that. So I have this piece of stretch satin that I'm just gonna put right over it all the way down. Just like that. Making sure not to cover up the strap. And don't look at my fingers. I have creator's hands. Hilarious. Anyway, and that is what you do. So I went to the back because I needed to grab something, and I saw that my dress was up there getting photos. So I decided to stage it for you. I want you to see it. It's gorgeous though. Check it out. Matches my lips. Isn't it beautiful? I love it, I love it. I love the way everything came out. The fringe is nice. My lines are as straight as they're gonna be. My accents and the small projects look wonderful. I did change this one though. I flipped it to the back. I had the fans going out and I ended up doing them in. Dramatic. See? That's why I flipped it inside, because it's just gonna grace the top of her shoulder. It's a very skinny lady, so it's gonna look gorgeous just popping over her shoulder like that. And again, I did stone the backs of them all because it is popping over, so I wanted it to still be stoned. I just grabbed this really cute necklace we already had, some bangles, and it is done. So pretty with me. Oh, cute little pair of earrings. I love it. I love it. And I love this necklace too. I didn't make this, but this is gorgeous. My accent on the side of the hip. I love it. Alright, so it is done. My small project is done. Thank you so much for watching the beautiful sparks here and on the back here. I appreciate your time. If you see or missed any of the steps, feel free to message me and we can talk about it, and you can join one of my classes for a deeper, in-depth type of learning situation with all of the small projects that I do. Thank you again for watching. This small project was amazing.